welcome back to my channel. This is my 5-week pregnancy update. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Divinity and this is my 5th week of pregnancy. So I'm just going to kind of go over some symptoms I've been experiencing, a little info about how baby is doing, and just how it's been for my 3rd pregnancy. So each pregnancy is so different. Like, it's completely been so different from each pregnancy. I have noticed a little similarities between my son and my daughter, and now the new baby, which I feel like is completely different from my daughter, but a lot similar to my son's pregnancy. So I guess let's begin with baby. Baby is the size of a fly from the Karate Kid that they caught in the chopsticks. It's so cute that the app that I use kind of gives us like a fun way to kind of track it. I think it's a little weird to think of my baby as like a little fly right now, but if you don't like that analogy, it's also the size of the little beads that have the little words on them, the little letters that you can make into like little bracelets and stuff, and that's also another fun way to look at it. So as far as, sorry, my camera's really shaky. I'm just holding it to get through this video. But so some symptoms that I've been having, sorry, I'm like, whew, pregnancy brain already. So some symptoms that I've been having are tiredness. I am so tired. I am tired when I wake up. I'm tired when I go to sleep. I am tired all the time. Besides being tired, I've not really been nauseous. I've not really felt like morning sickness at all. So, keep my fingers crossed. But I don't really feel pregnant besides, being super exhausted. Some vivid dreams I've had. I have always had really vivid dreams, so it's really hard for me to say that that's like a huge pregnancy symptom. But with my son, I still remember those dreams from 7 years ago, which is so crazy. And now, I still have pretty crazy dreams, just a little more often, almost every night, really vivid, like as if I'm there dreams. And I guess I haven't really had much food cravings this week. I've had more like food aversions, and it's not really like, oh, I don't want to eat that food. I'm just not feeling hungry. I just don't feel like I want to eat all the time, which I think is a good thing. But like I said, I haven't really had too many symptoms this week. So I know being week 5, it's still very early. Most women don't even find out until, week 6 to week 8. Sometimes they don't even find out till week 12, but that's kind of rare because a lot of symptoms start happening at week 6. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hope that it doesn't just all hit me like a train next week once I turn 6 weeks. But hopefully I'm still feeling as good as I am now, and hopefully I start to regain my energy. It's been so hard to try and sit down and record this video on top of just having 2 kids and being pregnant and work and everything else that's going on. It's been really tough. So, I am working. I've had like mild cramps. Sometimes I feel like it's just from like overexertion of doing some things that I feel like I do every day, but now it just makes me a little more exhausted. Like our 2-mile walks that we usually go on, I've just been so drained. Like I've actually had to start sitting down at a couple benches when before I started working out, I'd sit, but now I kind of only sit because I'm just so exhausted by the time we get to the first bench. So those are pretty much my symptoms. I've not checked my weight. I don't want to check my weight. Super scared to do that because I already weigh a ton. And so I guess as far as the baby bump goes, I am on the heavier side. I don't have really a baby bump. I shouldn't have a baby bump because the baby's so tiny and still behind the pelvic bones, but I'm just chunky. So, and now with like eating and all, sorry for the kids in the background, but like from eating and just being bloated on top of everything, it looks like I already have a baby bump. So I can show you guys, but I'm just fat. I don't really have a baby bump just yet. So this is week 5. Excuse those Cheeto Puffs in the back. The baby, those are her favorites, not this baby. And I'm on my husband's side of the bed, so that's why there's beer bottles there. But I don't know if it helps with the light or makes it worse. I don't really have much of a bump. I'm just a little chunky. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thanks for stopping back for week 5. Hopefully at I can't speak. Hopefully at week 6, I will have more symptoms and more things to share with you guys. I guess as far as like how my first doctor's appointment went and when all the other tests are going to be happening, and hopefully we'll be finding out when I'm going to get my first ultrasound. So if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe and click that button down there to keep following along on our baby number 3 journey. Thanks, guys. Oh, and another thing that I forgot to add is I feel like my husband is getting the short end of the stick this pregnancy, because even though I've had like not a lot of symptoms, like he's literally had like food aversions. He's had like morning sickness. Like I think he's puked more than I have this pregnancy, and that's not like him. So I don't know why he has such a weak stomach right now, but it did happen with my son as well. So I don't know. Maybe we are having a boy. I'm having a lot of similar symptoms from when I was pregnant with my son. So that's just another crazy thing. So have any of you guys, like, comment down below, ever had your husband experience symptoms when you weren't? Before you were pregnant, like middle of pregnancy, more towards like the end of the road? Because I know last pregnancy with my daughter, my husband gained weight with me, which is, it's common, that happens. But I think he also had like a few other symptoms, and he's also been like so moody. Like, could just be, you know, that time of the man's month, but it's been weird. So, yeah, comment down below and let me know if your husbands have ever experienced symptoms, because I just want to kind of see like if that's a normal thing that kind of happens when you're really close with your husband.